Hello there, this is Nirav. In this session, I'll be doing Elliott Wave Analysis for gold, and I'll be looking at possible price targets and future projections for the same. Before moving any further, I'd like to bring to your notice that I have started a private group in which I am posting my Elliott Wave Counts for various instruments, and I'm going down as low as the 5-minute and the 1-minute charts. So if any of you is interested in learning Elliott waves, then I believe it's a very good way for the same. As you can see the counts in live market sessions, I keep updating the counts as long as I am on the terminal. So the counts are something like this, followed by commentary below, and you can join the group by enrolling in my video course. So anyone who is enrolling in my video course and completing the same will get a 3-month free entry to this group. So that way things are convenient for you as well as me, and that's all I wanted to share. Let's get back to the video. So in this gold chart, I have currently 2 hypotheses. Before that, let's have understanding of what has happened till now. So this is our point of reference around 1120, from which our count has started, and this is a leading diagonal completing over here as wave 1, double zigzag completing this wave 2, and after that we have the circled wave 1 completing here around this level of 1295. So after this particular point, this circled wave 1, we have 2 probabilities. The first one is Hypo 1, and after that I will discuss the Hypo 2. So the Hypo 1 is stating that we have the progression after the circled wave 1 as a flat kind of structure with an A, B, C. So for those of you who don't know Elliott wave or are not familiar with the basic structures, I'll just point it roughly that in a flat kind of correction we have after the first wave completing over here, we have A, B, C, 3 legs which look something like this. So currently we have completed the A and the B, and the C is still continuing as per this count. And within this structure, this flat structure, the A has 3 waves, the B has 3 waves, and the C has 5 waves. So as per this structure, the A has 3 waves, the B has 3 waves, and the C has 5 waves. So we are focusing on the C right now. We have wave 1 completing as this, 2, 3, 4 is still continuing right over here, and after that we will have the 5th leg down. Okay, so as per this count, our invalidation line would be the starting point of wave 1, which would be this level of 1194.59. so if the market trades below this level, then obviously this market is doing something else, and this is not the count that it's following. So this would be our Hypo 1, and within this Hypo 1 I have some more points that I can discuss over here. So if I zoom into this wave C that we are progressing in right now, then wave C, as I just told you guys, have 5 waves of itself within it. So this would be our wave 1, this would be our wave 2, this would be 3, this would be 4, and this would be the 5th. So we have already completed the 1, 2 and the 3. Now as per Elliott wave rules, there is one rule which states that wave 4 cannot enter into the price territory of wave 1. So if wave 4, which is currently very near to the ending point of wave 1, coming around at 1258.92, so if this wave 4 closes within this price territory, then it is possible that this market might not be following this count. There is the last case scenario that this might be an ending diagonal, but I don't think that is the case as of now. So right now, focusing back to the point, so if this wave 4 enters within the price territory of this wave 1, then of course this count is invalidated, and in that case we can look at our Hypo 2, and Hypo 2 is a little bit same just like this. So let's discuss Hypo 2 over here. So the Hypo 2 states that we have the wave 1 completing over here, circled wave 1, and then the circled wave 2 is completing over here. After the circled wave 2 completes over here, we have a 5 leg up as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5th. So this 5 leg up movement completes another wave 1 of lesser degree over here, let's say dot 1, and after that we have 3 legs down as A, a B and a C. So this would be our Hypo 2. So in this case we have dot 1 completing over here and dot 2 completing over here. That would mean that we would progress higher as dot 3 and then dot 4 and then dot 5 and so on and so forth. So basically this hypothesis is stating that we have turned bullish from this point onwards, okay, 1240 onwards we are bullish, and the previous hypo or hypo 1 was stating that we are going to have one leg down as the 5th leg, and after that we are going to turn bullish. So basically both hypo 1 and hypo 2 are bullish, pointing upwards. However, in hypo 2 we are going to see upward movement from right here 1240 level. We are going to go up, and in hypo 1 we are going to see one leg down and then move up. So these are the two hypotheses that I wanted to discuss. Yeah, one more thing I wanted to point out is that this hypo 2 is kind of less likely as per me, because this wave structure, if you look at this, so hypo 2 was saying that this was A, this was B and C. So if you look at this C, this actually looks quite impulsive, right? The movements are very clear and it is moving very fast to the downside, which is generally the characteristic trait of a third leg, right? So that is the only reason I believe that this market has one leg down. So what I generally like to see in an ABC correction is something like this, like A and B and C is getting slower, right? But in this particular case we have A and B and C something like this, even steeper, or say just the same steepness as A. So it's quite fast, and that's leading me to believe that this might not be the count that this market is following. Okay, so I think that's all I want to discuss in this analysis. And if you want to see the exact targets for the upward progression that is about to come, then you can see my last video post. I will give the link for that as well in the description. And as always, if you want to learn more, you can enroll in my Elliott Wave video course, and right now there's an offer running that you can also get access to my private group. As I just discussed in the starting of this video, you will get 3 months free entry to this private group. And if you like the content, definitely hit the like button and share it. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.